Okay, we're back. We've made some decisions. Well, I've made some decisions. First off, I've got these cutters for doing gears with, and they're not going to work for the module that these are. They will, however, cut this. So, once I've got this new gear coming in, and it's coming in next week, I'm going to use these cutters to reproduce this out of brass. And then I'm going to hopefully at the same time use, well, the cutter I'm about to make to reproduce this gear and these two gears. It should go okay as long as I can make the cutter. I'm planning on using a 1/8 inch broken end mill, mostly because see if I can get this lined up for you here. It's close. In fact, if you turn it to the flat side, you can actually get it pretty much in there. Anyway, I'm going to use this to make the form. Then I'm going to half it, so it's going to be a single flute cutter. If you're curious as to how I plan to do it, ClickSpring shows a demonstration of making this type of cutter. Hopefully things work out well. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay, we are back. As you can see, I got a brand new blank. We're all set up. Decided I'm going to do this in 2 passes. Got my list here. I'll edit in a quick video for that. Yeah, I'm definitely on 0 this time. Yeah, we'll get this going, and I mean, we got our heights set. Everything should be good. Yeah. Here goes nothing. Okay. And these are the degrees that we're going to make our cuts at. As you can see, 30 teeth, 30 cuts. Oh, that's it. Well, it's me. And all right, that could be the last cut. Take one of our testing gears, get our fingers in here somewhere, and we will test this out. don't think they're quite deep enough. I'm going to have to do one more pass. One more pass. Let's see, where did that one go though? Because that's a deeper cut. Alright. I think we'll set it up for what we have on the next pass there. And that should be 0. Better be 0. And we will move this over here. Yeah. I think that'll be about right. Just be sure. Looks really deep there. Yeah, that's where it's got to go. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, one more time around the block. Fucking sucks is what that does. Son of a bitch. I think that just screwed me. Well, let's take it down here and see if any of these work. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Definitely have to see. Well, I've checked that out and we'll let you know. Okay, well, I took that gear and put it on the lathe and cleaned it up and set the inside and all that. And Now I've stuck her in here, and well, it's a little noisier. Um, it needs some grease, I think. But we're going to go with it for now and try and turn the other gears using that cutter. All right, here we are on the lathe. I just set my broken end mill in there, and I'm within 1/1000th of an inch of centrifugal or centrical. So that's what we're going to go with. Unfortunately, this is hardened steel, and I've got nothing that's going to cut this except grinding wheels. So I'm going to have to cover some stuff up. Make sure I don't end up with a bunch of broken lathe parts because I let a bunch of filings get in there. I'll get back to you when I start the work. Alright, here we are. We're all set up. See what happens. Oh, it's coming. See what there you go. Ooh, well, go. You are fucking brilliant, bro. Oh, I think we need to do a little bit. You are just fucking bastard. Oh yeah, that is just brilliant. Not quite enough. But we need ah, there we go. Alright, that was good. Oh. so fucking close, perfect. Oh yeah, that's one right fucking there. You know, I'm gonna take the tiny little. Oh yeah, well we got a little bit of fucking movement still in there. Yep, I'm calling that a beautiful match. So, if we undo you here, and we bring you over here, and we get you a nice up-down view on this, you can see what I've done is I've matched the profile of that piece of high-speed steel with the actual shape of the gear that I need to make. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind off reliefs so that I've got an actual cutting edge on that. And that'll have to do on my grinder. But I'll get back to you and show you how that works out. Alright. We are back. And we have our single flute cutter. You'll notice it's just slightly ahead. Here, I'm trying to get a focus for you. There we go. There's been a relief cut done on the back side here. You can see that right here. Ground that away on the grinder. Just relieved it a bit. Not over towards this edge here. I left probably 1/4 inch, maybe more, around this edge in here. Just to strengthen it a bit. And then this is the sharpened and working edge right here. You can see it's got the shape I need. And I've relieved this edge here so that it doesn't have as much friction. Okay, we are back. As you can see, I've got the fancy gear set up. I've got our single flute cutter ready to go. And well, we're set up with the newly minted gear. Hopefully, our cutter cuts. Wish me luck. Ooh, that just tipped over, didn't it? Interesting. Well, what move? Well, I'll be danged, they actually fit on there. Alright, well, we'll try one more try. See what the hell moved. Okay, now we all move. The whole thing just turned on me. Well, isn't that a predicament? Huh. Well, there's more than one way to skin a kitty. Well, as you can see, we are back. Put the wipes back on and went ahead and tried one just to make sure everything's going to go good, no embarrassments. And yeah, it looks like we're in business. So I'm going to reset this for the next tooth because 13 teeth doesn't go into 360 anyway, so I kind of had to follow the lines. That's why I drew them on here in the first place. I need an indexing head. But in the meantime, and in between time, this has been another brand switch. Stampede Wrestling. Nope, that doesn't take me at all. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, I am literally eyeballing this. Just so you're all knowing it. I do that. Alright, here we go. It's interesting that rolls like that now. Huh. And here. Might have to do a little hand filing on these, but I think you get the general idea. I'm going to go ahead and line the rest of them up, cut them all up, and let you see the final products. Okay, we are fresh off the lathe. I beveled the gears off a bit there, both sides of them and that. They're not perfect. Well, this one's the worst one because I really didn't realize how I should have held it. You can see a couple of the gears are a little thicker. I also forgot to mark out and mark down how many teeth I need for these other blank gears. So I've got that issue where I've got to take my mill apart and, well, figure those ones out. And then, while I'm there, I'm going to tune that one up and, well, hopefully things hopefully things work as well as I hope they will. Here's to wishing. Alright, as you can see, we got everything apart now. And I actually changed it out. Here's the old plastic one. And I took it back out and did a little fiddle in. And as you can see, she's rolling beautiful. There isn't even any lube on here. It's awesome. But then you go down to this one. And she locks up right away on you. Unless you get it over here a bit. Maybe spin that over. Yeah, she's pretty freaking tight on that one. So I got to do some work on this one. Figure out what's going on with her. Well, it looks like I got a couple of threads that work there. That works. Well, I'm going to fix that up and I'll get back to you. Okay, we're back. As you can see, we got the machine back together. And it's got a bit of a growl to it, but running good. I do have the other gears marked out. And I have taken a couple of test runs. There we go. Got them marked out. both of them. And we'll be able to cut those and get those in. But I think we're going to save that at the beginning of the next video. And then we'll move right back to our project. Or Tiltingville mill pallet. Oh, I can't wait to get back to that. So I'll let you go for now, and I'll get these cut up, and we'll see you next week.